Hi, I hope you're doing well today. I would like to start this conversation with a question. Have you felt recently as time seems to be passing faster than ever before? And I would like to bring up today the importance of stillness and of remaining for longer periods more silent, to be more in tune with yourself, with your essence, and in this connection that we have with yourself take the most advantage of the time that you have. And sometimes it seems a contradiction that you have to be more silent and more still in order to have more things done. But to be very honest, this is actually what happens when you give yourself the opportunity to just be with you and to disconnect a little bit from external things that might be popping up in your life. So the more you go into this stillness mode is when you can literally get more energy within yourself and also to become more aware of what's going on inside of you in such a way that it organizes itself, and then you have the clarity of mind that you need to do whatever you need to do, which means, of course, being more efficient when it comes to how you handle your time, how you manage your activities, how you organize the things that you need to organize, and to make the best of your skills, your talents, your ideas, and your creativity to produce whatever you have in your mind, and have you set any kind of intention to produce and do. So even if it's not related to the doing part, it can also bring a lot of benefits, because the more you know yourself, going within and have this moment for yourself, then of course this is going to translate in better interactions that you have with other people. And this means, of course, becoming more aware of what's going on inside your mind, your emotions, how you are sensing things around when what's going on, and of course that you can respond far better to situations if you have this constant opportunity of going inside of you and recollecting, let's put it that way, and listening more to yourself. And this is also because these days we have been exposed to a lot of information, a lot of situations that, of course, that some of them may demand more of our attention genuinely, while others are kind of distractions. And we have been talking about those things in the previous videos as well, with all this intent of us becoming more grounded, more present, and also more aware of what is happening inside ourselves and how we can relate to things around from this greater realization of what it is to be present while interacting with other things. This month of September is also the reason why I decided to share with you and offer this online session that is meant to clear out, let's say, all this area from the shoulders upwards, which are related to our senses, on our eyes, what we're seeing, hearing. And we have been exposed to a lot of things, and that's why I'm offering this online session, which is meant to clear out any kind of noise that seems to be constantly in your mind, or maybe you have exposed yourself to, and then it's creating kind of noise that is not allowing, for instance, for you to listen more to your intuition or have more clarity about the things that you would like to do, or even have this moment of pause for you to meditate, pray, do things that are really important to you, that can harness more this encounter that you have with your own essence on a daily basis. So for those of you who are interested, it's a one-time payment, but you can take as many times as you want this online session till the end of this month, September 30th, which is the last day for you to enjoy it. But till then, you can listen as many times as you want. It can be done in the morning or late evening. It's up to you to decide on how you want to take advantage of this moment. You show up to yourself. And the silence for me has been a great moment of realization. What seems to be hidden in the backyard, and we always can bring those things to the forefront, not for the purpose of pushing them away, but of befriending them to the extent that this kind of dissolves literally after a moment of realization. And we all have many things that were kind of not necessarily in the front, but once you start to face it from a gentle space within you, which can be obtained through silence, then it's easier for you to deal with this in such a way that this is not anymore impeding you to go forward. So if you're having doubts, if you're having fears coming up or insecurities, they are all part of this process of life that we have on this planet. But you don't have to be stuck in any of those emotions, and that you can also allow them to let go. Gently, you can do that. And at the same time, you can also do this when it comes to limiting beliefs that maybe you have been holding for many years. And I'm also offering, by the way, this self-assessment toolbox, which is meant to assist in the recognition of what the limiting beliefs that were probably there running as a programming in your life that might be creating situations that are not necessarily those that you would like the most to have, but once you realize them, you can also clear them entirely and set new intentions of how you want to experience prosperity, your finances in general, and how you can relate better to those, not just topics, but also how you deal with those things in your daily life. So for those of you who are interested, this is a self-assessment toolbox that may allow you not just to recognize what kind of limiting beliefs you might be holding, but also clearing them up. And I explain this in full detail in how you can do. It's a step-by-step process, but one that is really worth pursuing, especially if you already know that you have some that you can literally dissolve from now on, to the extent that then you can have more balanced way of relating to those things. So if you're interested, the link is also in the description box. And yeah, those tools, they are of course available for this purpose of us going inside ourselves, knowing ourselves better, and in this process, of course, knowing exactly what can be left out, let's put away, from this moment onwards. And you have the opportunity to do these, of course, through so many tools that are now available in this planet. But these are very powerful ones, and if you're interested, of course, that you can have a check in the link in the description box and do these for yourself, showing up for yourself more and more, and through silence, and also by taking care more of yourself. So thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time. Take good care. Bye bye.